Hey guys, Nano Cube update, week 23. Hey, it's been a great week, and it's been a bad week too. So let's get into the good stuff first. Good stuff, clowns are good, all the fish are good, some of the coral's doing really good. I won Rico's Reef Tank 1,000 subscriber contest. I was one of the 3 winners, and I'm real excited about that. But at the moment, my tank's not doing that great, so Rico's going to hold those frags for me for a while, because he's such a good guy. And I'll bring him in when we're ready. Maybe that'll be in June at the Reef Palooza in New Jersey. So, I was having problems with my Stylophora. Well, it's done. That's it. It's done. There's what? You can count a couple of polyps at the bottom that are still hanging on for some reason. So, I think I poured the fresh salt water on that guy and burned him. And then I think the new light didn't help. So, I had the lights, a little bit of the white turned up to do a video. And I left them that way for the rest of the day. So, my bad. But that's what's left of my nice Stylophora that I had going and growing and encrusting. Oh, look, I got some neat little new kind of polyps growing out of live rock down the bottom here. Down there. Have some more there. And this new weird macroalgae growing out. Macroalgae, I can't quite tell yet what it is. When it gets a little longer, we'll see what it is. It doesn't look like anything nuisance to me, just because of the size of the cells on it, I guess. You know, it doesn't look like hair algae or slime. It's actually got a tubular shape to it. It's about the size of chaetomorphin. So, that's what's cool there. Alright, Sunset Montipora is looking great. The lights wash everything out on the top here. It really isn't two-toned like that. There are green polyps out over the whole thing, but on the top, it looks more whitened like that. But you can see it's a red body with green polyps all over it. I'm going to put this filter back on. And Watchman Goby photobomb. He's been coming out of his hole a lot more. I think the 6-line wrasse is giving him a little trouble. So he's out and about a lot more. Okay, the Glax is still over here on the back of the tank. Getting a little bit of glare from the rest of the room. I think it's the sunglasses that I'm using as a filter. Okay, the Jedi Mind Trick, the polyps on the top flat part haven't been out. It still has good polyps all the way around the sides. So that's not happy. Not Stylophora, Bacillopora is half dead. Yeah, the top half is showing the skeleton. Same thing with the one up on the top rock there. It has a little bit showing the skeleton. Neither one's doing it justice. So I'm having trouble with my SPS. My numbers are good. I've been doing water changes daily just to see if I'm trying to catch anything. I drop the kalkwasser in at night. About an hour later I do a pH test. It's actually holding at the same pH night and day with the kalkwasser. Now, I don't know, about 3 hours later it may be dropping. You see the purple encrusting one? The white area around the edges has gotten worse. It's in the center, and the edges are still fine, but it has that line. So again, I'm not sure. But my softies are very happy. My zoanthids are even coming back a little bit. As you can see in here. These buttons I was talking about last week are just keep taking off. So that's good there. Yeah, a little more bad news. This is the rock that had all the fan worms on them. I haven't seen fan worms in days. It's not a problem where the fan worms, weren't able to stay, because there's the one in the sand that's always out. So I think my wrasse has become a fan worm predator. So I guess this guy's days are numbered too. There's another one in the back of the tank sticking out of the sand. Yeah, you can't see him on here. Yeah, the codium. The codium. This is my form of nutrient export. This thing grows. I cut it in half. Put another piece here. I stuck a piece behind the rock. It just keeps growing like crazy. So, although the test kit isn't showing me any nitrates or phosphates, obviously I have them because the macroalgae is growing great. There's the acan. Feed me, I'm hungry. That's his thing. And around the side. Mushroom fully extended. Other mushrooms kind of getting shaded. See the two blue ones on the rock there? Where am I? There I am. One's nice and bright, the other one's kind of dark, because these clove polyps really have it shaded. See them there? And that little nub of an orange mushroom is about tripled in size. Green star polyps are doing great. And that's what throws me. I mean, some of the things are just doing really bad. I know you've got to maintain steady parameters for SPS. So I'm thinking my salt mix, like I said, that one time when I just poured it in was bad. But then some of the SPS is doing great. I had a problem with my forest fire digitata. I had him mounted up on the higher rocks sideways, and the polyps weren't coming out. I moved him down here next to this new Seriatopora, and they're both doing fine. And I have been running the lights an hour less a day on the whites. It's a half hour less in the morning and a half hour less in the evening. The blues are running the exact same time. I feel that the blues wouldn't be burning the coral. That's just my opinion. Okay, I'm smudging up the whole tank here. Okay, that coral back there, that pagoda cup, has never really done well. I think the hermit crab is, finishing off what's dying on it. But see how all the tissue came off in the middle? So I want to move that to the other tank. But I have Bryopsis in this tank. If you look at this coral up here, you can see some Bryopsis growing out the back. I get in there and trim it off every once in a while. But I just started treating it about 24 hours ago. I mixed up some Fluconazole, mixed it with water and poured it in there. So we'll see. This morning when I got up, the water was crystal clear, and more so than it's been. So I might be onto something there as well. Paul Blaney is the one that first started talking to me about the Fluconazole. And I was skeptical at first, because it's, you're pouring a antifungal medication into your tank, and one that's supposed to attack certain plant cells too. And that's what corals are, a symbiotic relationship with plant cells. But after further, looking on my own on the internet and seeing Paul's results and others' results, I gave it a shot. So I'll keep you posted on that progress there. Let's see, what do we have here? I have a little bit of cyano growing on this red macroalgae. See? Now I take it out and I brushed it off in some tank water last week and it grew back. But it has changed colors in the last day. It was more red. So that could be part of the problem too. And the Fluconazole is taking care of it. Into the other tank. Oh, we can take that away, I think. This has got the old compact fluorescence on it from the Nano cube. I built a new hood for it. Let me just slide it over a little bit. Kind of give you the whole picture here. It's not very light in my room, but just a wood box. And in there it's holding a Marineland LED and the two compact fluorescent bulbs from the Nano cube hood. But this is where the Bryopsis is the worst. Let's see, focus, focus. Let's find a nice fuzzy spot. There, see, it's all attached to that Halmedia macroalgae. You can see that it's Bryopsis there. I had a lot on the rocks over here, and I painstakingly got in there and plucked it all out. Because I go on the live streams and I don't want them to tell me to kick my tank over. So I would pluck it out, get it down close to the rock. It would grow back. I would pluck it out and put hydrogen peroxide in a syringe and treat the area. And then it would grow back. I caulk pasted the area with Kalkwasser paste. It grew back. So this tank just got Fluconazole today. And I'll keep you posted on that as well. But let me see if I can find what I found earlier today. Where's that frag plug? Well, look what I've got. I've got a little brittle star leg sticking out of what looks to be green star polyps. Now, I didn't put those green star polyps there. This rock was in the other tank. And one of the first frags I had was green star polyps on a frag plug. So it looks like a few got into this rock. So that's cool. I love free stuff. Let's see. Let me zoom this back out. That was a little too close. So here's some more codium from the other tank. I put it in here. And I put some up here. I made a little frag rack that the decorator crab can't reach. Because if you look down here, you see there's little pieces of codium everywhere from him cutting it up. But as far as the other macroalgae I had in here, this is just about all that's left. This piece and this piece. So I'm sorry guys, I think if I want to have a macroalgae display, I need to get rid of the decorator crab. So, as hard as it may be, and I did want him real bad, I think he's going back to the LFS. And there's my damsel that I've never seen that color combination before. So, that's about everything that went on this week. I hope next week's update will be better. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you have a question, leave a comment. And thanks for watching.